Everything kind of opens up. It loosens the defense a little bit. And so that's what you're going to be looking here for this Duke squad.
You just saw Carol Lawson triple by Amor.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep right there. I mean, she's quick, she's active.
Still looking for their first points of the game as we're almost 3 minutes in. Off the bounce, Kennedy going at Kitley, and that is rejected. A lot of attention going to Georgia Amor, kicks it out. Good ball movement for the Hokies as Kayla King is on the board.
And that's a good sign if you're Virginia Tech. She knocks down her first shot attempt.
All 6 points coming from outside for the Hokies. Kitley got the seal, got the bucket, and a timeout on the way for Duke.
Yeah,
short shot clock.
For that.
4 on the shot clock for Virginia Tech. King has to heave it, and it drops! Wow!
Watch this. Man, with shot clock running down, sometimes this is always the best shot. Just let that thing fly.
She might have gotten a 10-second. 82% of her points come from beyond the arc.
Man, I couldn't even imagine doing one thing that's 82%. Wow, to be able to shoot that many threes.
Averaging 11 points. 3 Blue Devils are averaging double figures this season are coming into this ball game as Georgia Amor left alone, and that's a bad idea. Leading the way for the Hokies after the first frame. Not sure, but it goes down for her first bucket of the ball game. Jackson on the other side.
But here's Ashlyn Jackson coming up with a huge three-point shot.
Taina Mayer also quiet from the field. That bucket is good. After the first quarter, there were only 2 players on Duke that had scored. That was Richardson and Mayer.
And part of that was Virginia Tech was just turning the basketball over. That's a great block by Jaden Donovan. Great defensive possession there.
And Donovan, who went after that first block in the first half over Elizabeth Kitley, got called for the foul in the last couple of games, which she brings off the bench. Jackson knocks down another 3. From Jackson out of halftime.
Yeah, she waited to see if they were going to close out a little bit. Gave him a couple jab steps and knocked it down.
Jackson, step back. Money ball and the first lead for Duke in this one.
Right back to her into that pick and roll action. Nice punch dribble separation. Step back for that jumper.
Another turnover for Virginia Tech. That'll be their 13. Dish pass underneath. Jaden Donovan with the highlight.
They were able to get into the paint a little bit, and it always starts with their...
Wenzel tried to dish that one off on the inside. Lost it. Piling up back-to-back turnovers, and Duke responding with their own run. It's been all Duke in the third quarter.
Been able to get downhill there. Nice pass by Richardson for the easy lay. They haven't had to run that many sets in this third quarter because they're just scoring off of the transition buckets they're creating off from their defense.
Can you imagine us saying at this point after the game had started that Duke's shooting 41% from the floor? But that's something you can believe. Right now, Duke on that 8-0 run, as you were talking about. That's over the last minute of play, but also on an 8-2 run. How do they step up? That would have had the crowd elated as this 3-ball drops in for Akanawa. Averaging 11 turnovers in the season. That in the first half. Close to a turnover there. Kitley able to get it back. King squares up, knocks it down. Big bucket. Georgia Amor went out at the 6:36 mark in the third quarter as Kitley able. Angel Gray and Chelsea Gray, no relation that we know of. On the call as Reigan Richardson continues to just pour it on at the rim.
Yeah, the paint's wide open. They're making Virginia Tech's defense move. Kitley's not in the paint. She's having to guard the pick and roll, go into the action.
Samayo, nice bucket at the rim on that take.
In the lane, nice and efficient. So
Kennedy Brown steps out for the 3. Akanawa gets the bucket after fighting for the old board all season.
Man, she just outworks the entire Virginia Tech defense in the paint and is able to get the...
Richardson finding the lane and got the bucket. What more can you say?
Baseline, look at this. Just a couple of dribbles and she's in the lane and trying to play catch up. So she's able to get the and one and go into the free throw line.
Syracuse and FSU also underway. The last time we saw the score, not sure if it's been updated. If it is the final, in 73, FSU and Syracuse. And it doesn't get easier for the Duke Blue Devils as they have two more ranked teams waiting for them on the other side as they take down the 14th ranked Hokies. They'll see NC State next.